Justice publishes personal status laws, general amnesty and return of properties to their owners in the official gazette. New U.S. sanctions shake Iraqi banking sector, ban use of payment cards abroad, lies. Be careful what you read. Article. Al-Nusayri. No sanctions on Iraqi banks, and false reports cause panic, setting the record straight on the monetary reform of Iraq. You know very well that we're very close, and you know very well when you're very close they're going to try to hide, distract, over the truth. It's not a coincidence that their government and our government is a mirror image. It's not a coincidence. We had a 99.9% chance of being notified Tuesday, and we didn't get it. Could Wednesday, Thursday be our blockbuster days? I think so. I could tell you this much, the Redemption Center leader we talk to occasionally, when we're able, was expecting an email, and he got the email, and it said, pending, be prepared to go in at a moment's notice. That was into Redemption Center as a leader. I'm excited. And you know what? Maybe we get notified and we start exchange Thursday. They have to close out the old books so they can start the new books. Closing out the historic bonds closes out the old books. Bond facilitators told me they pay the commissions out first in fiat money. Then the bonds themselves will be paid in asset-backed. Then you and I all go to the bank. With the vast number of bond contacts that have checked in, I imagine groups will start checking in at any moment. Hopefully this will help us narrow down the timing. Question. What happened to the bond people that got paid? I thought bonds were supposed to kick everything off? Mark Z. The bond folks who got money are the facilitators, not the bondholders. When the bondholders get their money, we are very close. On the positive side, things just lit up. A number of bondholders have told me they expect to get their payments late this week into early next week. This has come from many sources on 3 different continents. Since it came from so many sources, I believe it's safe to say that bondholders will soon have cash. It is my understanding the bondholders should get full payments. Exporting the region's oil. On the table of Netrivan Barzani and the Turkish Foreign Ministry, flow of oil from Turkey equals a new exchange rate. Or there would be no flow. You got Turkey that says, okay, we're going to send the oil in. At 1310? No, I don't think so. The development road project is not going away. It's actually just picking up steam, and we're seeing evidence of that. Kuwait decides to include Iraqis in electronic tourist entry visas. Quote, the Iraqi ambassador to Kuwait, Al-Manhal al-Safi, announced his thanks to Kuwait for the decision to include Iraqi citizens in electronic tourist entry visas starting yesterday, Tuesday. Land to increase oil production to 7 million barrels a day. I love this one. Oil right now is about $75 a barrel for Brent crude. They are making about $191 billion, $625 million per year in oil revenues. And we are not even talking about gas, tourism and manufacturing. Iraq is going to have one of the highest GDPs, gross domestic products, of any country on the planet. Iraq has a lot to be excited about. CBI did deny any sanctions by the U.S. Treasury on any Iraqi banks or cards, saying we don't have no sanctions on any banking. This is false news. Iraqi citizens know who's doing this, reporting false news. Frank, I figured that was what was going on. All these rumors just didn't make any sense. All these lies are obviously to stop what's about to happen, because at the end of anything, the enemy uses desperate tactics in order to defeat goodness. We will see lies and rumors every day. Just to delay what Sudani is about to give to the citizens. They want to prevent Sudani's monetary reform. Increased adoption. As more individuals and business use the IQD, demand rises, increasing its value. Speculative trading. Investors betting on future appreciation can create exponential growth in the short term. Scarcity. If the supply of IQD is restricted while demand rises, its value naturally increases. Psychological milestones. Breaking key value points such as 1 cent or 10 cents can accelerate momentum as more investors take interest. We believe speculation trading, where investors bet on future appreciation of the IQD, will create exponential growth in the short term. We also believe psychological milestones will play a major part in increasing the value of the IQD. Economic expert Nabil Al-Marsomi warned today, Thursday, of the turbulent financial situation in Iraq, indicating that the country may face a major financial crisis if global oil prices continue to decline and appropriate economic solutions are not taken. Al-Marsomi said in a statement to Al-Maluma agency, "We previously warned that the Ministry of Finance is suffering from a lack of financial liquidity due to the decline in oil prices and other economic factors." He added that Iraq may face a serious financial dilemma if oil prices do not rise or if urgent solutions are not found to the current financial crisis, noting that the financial situation in Iraq at the present time is facing major challenges in light of the continued decline in oil prices. He also pointed out that the governing sovereign expenditures force the government to enter a confusing situation as a result of the poor economic policies followed. He explained that oil revenues in Iraq reached 9 trillion dinars, while salaries reached 8 trillion dinars, with a limited financial surplus not exceeding 1 trillion dinars, which indicates the difficulty facing the Ministry of Finance in meeting the country's financial needs. Al-Marsomi continued his warnings by saying, "The country's future financial situation will be difficult in the coming years if the situation continues as it is without radical economic interventions." Rafidane Bank announced today, Thursday, the launch of a new electronic system called Q System to manage and organize customer waiting inside its branches. This system aims to reduce waiting periods and improve customer experience by arranging priorities in providing service. The general manager of Rafidane Bank said in a statement received by Al Farat News, "We are committed to adopting the latest banking technologies that contribute to providing more efficient and faster services, and the Q system is part of our strategy aimed at improving the customer experience in our branches." The director added, "The system has been implemented in more than 27 branches in Baghdad and the governorates, and will gradually be generalized to the rest of the branches, reflecting our commitment to enhancing digital transformation in the banking sector." The Q system is characterized by the ability to organize the movement of customers within the branches accurately, as it determines the order of customers according to the service priority and an accurate time estimate for completing transactions. It also helps in reducing chaos and improving operational efficiency within the branches, which enhances customer satisfaction in general. The bank confirmed that this step comes within its plan to develop banking services and make them easier and faster, in line with the digital development in the world. He also said, "We always strive to provide innovative solutions that contribute to raising the level of efficiency of banking operations and achieving greater